Welcome to this week's edition of the Foul Mouth Al Show. Homegrown.
This some grass head shit. You know? Shout out my nigga Raw Intellect. My nigga Tom Art. And my nigga Quan Don. You feel me? It's Weeds on a mic. I'm smoking. Before we get started here, I'm gonna need you to do one thing. And that's roll the fuck up. I don't care what you use, paper, swisher, Dutchie, whatever. You can use a bong call, I give a fuck. Smoke some. I match. I got a blunt of that homegrown right here. Enjoy that shit. And for those who want to know what a grass head is, let me tell you. A grass head is a musically inclined, I repeat, a musically inclined, I repeat, a musically inclined stoner. You know what I mean? Smoke weed, listen to music, make music, and it's great music. Bitch. Sometimes we even get lost in that shit. And you about to do the same motherfucking thing. GH.
It is 6 o'clock.
You rinsed my arm off.
What's wrong with your arm, dude?
You know what? He came out and trashed my beer and threw it all over me. Bumped into the table.
All right. So welcome to the Foul Mouth Al Show. First order of business right now. Hold on. Where the fuck my page? Ian, where's all my notes at, man? You're my producer. Where's all my notes?
Should be over there, right?
They're all right here. Do you know why? Because I was prepared and relying on your ass. First off, before we get to everybody here, welcome to the Foul Mouth Al Show, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. We have a great group of people here today. A handful more coming. Bunch of stuff going on. But first, Ian, give me 3 Skinner songs.
Wow.
He didn't do his homework.
I forgot all about that.
I do not believe that he forgot. I believe he has them. He's just playing dumb. Come on, Ian.
I swear to God.
He's holding out on the joke. I taught him about
He's
that.
doomed.
I'm not even kidding.
You got to give us 3 songs, dude. And if one of them's not a Skinner song, you know what you got to do, right?
I know one song. I can name one.
You got to name
Give me 3
3.
steps.
Give me 3 steps. These guys gave you like 5 of them the last 2 weeks. Come on.
2 more steps, Ian.
Dude, I honestly, I could have easily Googled 3 of them.
This is our producer,
Yeah, but
mind you.
you need to start
It's so much
focusing.
work to Google. Isn't it much easier to Google than it is to pick from the box of doom?
Yeah.
Well,
I think he wants to be in the box.
there's 2 types of pain in this world. I'm going to teach you this. You're going to learn it here today. There's the pain of hard work, which is Googling Leonard Skinner. And then there's the pain of regret, which is when you don't do your job and then you
I know, I wrote it on
suck
my
because you
list. I
didn't
didn't look at my
look
list.
up Leonard Skinner, how easy this was. This show's all about music, folks, and our producer does not know the origin of rock music, so we are trying to educate him a little bit here. So he's had 4 weeks to study because we hit him on this every week. So we got one was, what was the song?
Give me 3 steps.
Give me 3 steps. What else?
I don't know, man.
10 seconds, man.
I don't know, dude. I didn't
Even-
grow up on
Take a
that
guess.
kind of
Take
rock.
some guesses, man. You're running out of time. You got 5 seconds. Take some guesses. Time's up, dude. Too bad. Mr. McCrae, we have an actor here with us today, Mr. Aaron Mcrae. Everybody give Aaron a hand. He's here for the new Batman movie. We're going to talk about him and his career here shortly. But can you give us another Leonard Skinner song? Leonard Skinner, you were just trying to coach Ian.
I was trying to make him mess up.
What were you going to say? What were you going to say, man?
I was saying 0 steps. I heard him say 2 steps up, so I.
No, see, but this is the thing with the youth today. They don't know the roots of where people came from to get where they are, in lots of different genres of music. So I'm trying to get an education on new music, and we're trying to help each other out here. So. Miss Ashley Smack, would you do us the honors of getting the box of doom?
Oh, I'd love to. This is my favorite little box.
I wish Ronnie was here.
Shake it up. Ian.
Oh boy, Ian.
Draw one paper from the box of
This
doom.
is not an engagement ring. Got them?
Ian is
Choose
now
your doom,
reaching
my love.
across his the box of doom. He has chosen his fate. Here, give it to me. I want to read it.
You want to read it?
I want to read it. I want to read it. Haha. So
We need a drum roll here.
what do we want it to say now?
Teabag.
Are you guys ready? Squig wants to teabag you, but that may or may not be what
No,
this
I don't
is.
want
It
to
could
teabag
possibly
Mike.
be.
Oh, you want to teabag Mike?
No, Mike Sauterelli wants to teabag Ian.
Oh no. Miss Ashley?
Wow.
Hot mix blendy.
I can't even read
Yes.
that. Who wrote that?
Oh, yeah.
Ian's
hot
gonna drink
mix
a hot
blendy.
mix from the blender later, folks.
Uh-oh. You better drink it on the toilet because it's going to go right through you.
Yep. Fold that up
Maybe
nice
like
and neat.
jalapeno mix or
Yeah,
something
something like that. You like those protein drinks and stuff, don't you? It ought to go right through you like nothing. You got the guts of steel.
Yeah, it'll be
You could eat steel and crap Volkswagens, couldn't you?
It'll be a nice antioxidant, clean your ass.
All right, Ian. So you'll remember next time to do your homework,
I
right?
swear to God, I even wrote that down.
Look, he could have even Googled it under the table on his iPhone, and he didn't
Yeah.
do that.
See, come on now. He's too honest a kid to do that, Miss Ashley. So Miss Ashley Smack's here with us today.
Yay!
Miss Ashley Smack, what happened last week? You disappeared at the end of the show.
I had some things to do, Al.
You did?
I had some things
Did you
to
get
take
business
care of.
taken care of?
Or
Business.
something.
Business was taken care of.
Well, we got some email for you this week, and we'll
Oh,
talk
sure.
about that here in a few minutes. So
How about your birthday? How was that, Albert?
it was super fantastic. So thank you guys. Thank you. Had a lot of people say happy birthday on Facebook, which is cool. This is my first
shit.
time on
Happy
Facebook.
birthday,
yeah.
Albert.
Yeah, Mark told me today, right? So
Squiggles, you didn't say happy birthday on
did.
Facebook?
that's okay, man.
Oh, God.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
See, that's how you
Facebook's
find
awesome.
out
Oh,
He
yeah, I
really
said
loves you.
happy birthday.
Right.
I made a shirt.
Or who's on Facebook a lot.
Who?
Who?
I said, or you said that's how you find out who really loves you, or who's on Facebook a lot.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, that's true. Who's got no life?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, I got no life. Always on Facebook, right? It's a great way to market and advertise and connect and network with people. Miss Ashley Smack has some things coming up, one of which is our Win a Date with Ashley Smack program. Here's the requirements, kids. Pay
Sign up,
attention.
Swiggy.
Pay attention.
I'll
Sign
sign
up.
up.
You
But
gotta
you're
be-
young, I'm old.
No, you got to be 21 to 45.
Who's paying for the date?
The rich young man that comes and takes Miss Ashley Smack.
I don't know about that.
You get chosen for the spot, and then Miss Ashley will pick out of
We're
4.
collecting donations right now.
Yeah, we'll take donations. We got a sponsor, I'm sure, that'll pay for a date or
Or it
dinner or
depends on
something.
who the winner is.
Yeah.
And if Ashley's rich that week.
We'll send
She
Ian
might
out
be
to
picking up the
restaurants.
tab.
and see if we can
Generally,
get some
men
deals.
fly in from all over the country to date Miss Ashley Smack. Somebody was here last week, and she disappeared in the 4th segment of the show. So
I get taken back to the airport.
we can
That's
only
what that was.
imagine. Oh, he had to go back to the airport. Yeah.
No, that was
Sunday. Yeah.
several days later.
It was a
Cooler
long
team.
ride.
It was a long ride. They took their
I bet
time.
it was. 'cause
They
he's
took
got
the
a lot of
scenic
energy,
route.
that man.
So to win a date with Ashley Smack, your requirements are you have to be 21 to 45 years old, good teeth, healthy mouth. She is a dental hygienist.
That's very important.
You must have a sense of humor. You must maintain intelligent conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So half the guys
I
in the
can't
room's
sign
hands
up,
went down.
Squiggy.
You got to smell good.
That's right.
You got to have a good physical appearance. Mr. McCrae, are you still in the running here? I think you might be. Right?
Man, I got a 6-pack.
You got to own a car. You got to be sexy with or without money. So She may be willing. If she likes you enough, she may be willing to pay for the date. Is that right, Miss Ashley?
Self-sufficient, independent. I don't.
Miss
need a man.
Ashley said if she likes you,
Don't need a man supporting me.
so she just wants you to be a good-looking guy with good teeth, smart, smell good.
Squig, you got
The
any
date
message?
should be early dinner followed by entertainment of the winner's choice. Does that include like a lap dance or something? Something to
No, wherever
wherever
he suggests we'll go.
Okay,
that's where we'll go.
she wants something to impress Miss Ashley. Sexual contact is up to the discretion of Ashley and the winner, depending on the outcome of the date and physical chemistry between the two. If all else fails, buy her lots of drink, compliment the shit out of her, and be ready with some roofies.
That's right.
All right, so win a date with Ashley Schmack. All you got to do is send an email to foulmouthowl@yahoo.com, letting us know that you're interested with a picture and your contact information. Also, Comedians for a Cause will be raffling off 2 Phillies tickets for September 5th against the Atlanta Braves. This is an awesome game, and it's going, I'm sure they're raising money for a good cause. So look up Comedians for a Cause on Facebook and check them out. So, in the next chair here today, we have Mr. Aaron Mcrae. Let's give him a hand. He's an actor, rapper, poet, movie writer, and CEO of, what's the name of your company, sir?
And then my company's First Track Entertainment.
First Track Entertainment.
It's FIRSTTRACKENT.
ENT.com or no?
.com, yes sir.
.com, so he's right on the net there. So you just got back from the set of the new Batman, what is it, Dark Knight
Rises.
Dark Knight Rises movie. How was that?
Movie. It was definitely amazing. I think it was one of the best things I've ever encountered in my life, actually. We actually had to drive out to Pittsburgh. It's about a 6-hour drive. It's a lot cheaper to drive than take the plane or train or anything else. But we got out there about 3:45 a.m. We hit a casino. Their casinos are kind of corny. They don't have hotel accommodations, so I actually had to come back the next day. But it was amazing. I mean, just the people and everybody out there. It was really cool. We got to see what's his name, Heinz Ward, football guy.
Okay.
We got to see him out there. He was riding around in the Batmobiles and stuff. We really weren't supposed.
Did you get to drive the Batmobile?
Nah, I was definitely trying to take it home with me, but I think they saying I was going to hotwire the cars and made me back up a little bit.
So how's that work? You're sitting at home watching TV and you're bored out of your mind. And your phone rings and says, "Hey, come to Pittsburgh, be an extra."
Well, actually, my
Or
company.
do they give you a heads up? How's that work?
Yeah, they give me a heads up. My company, First Track Entertainment, we actually sign actors, dancers, models, poets, etc. And we're actually being looked at by a lot of major companies such as Warner Brothers and a lot of different people. And I get calls from different movie agents and different movie agencies and tell me what's local.
Oh,
and
there's a
what's-
call now. They need.
That might be them.
Might be them.
They tell me what's
That's results, folks.
they tell me what's local to me and what kind of actors or actresses they're looking for or models to be extras or whatever they may
Right.
need. And then I just let the team know.
So you knew that you had to be there at a certain time, certain day. It wasn't just like
yeah.
how much notice.
Oh
did
yeah,
you
those
give them?
guys did a lot of work to get this call. The phone
Yeah.
just don't ring. Say, hey, what are you guys doing? You just sitting around watching TV?
Dude, we just
Come on
hanging
down
out.
to the new
Come on.
set of the new Batman movie.
That's how he got to the Foul Mouth Al show.
These guys,
Hey,
yeah,
it is, right?
yeah. We had Mookie over there. She was telemarketing all week trying to find a guest. So we got this guy. No.
I actually had about, I want to say, 2 weeks to a month notice. I don't recall. I was just excited the whole time, so I don't even know how
So
much
what was
notice
your
it
what was your job to
exactly.
do? You just
Pretty
walking?
much.
What are you doing?
No, I'm in the crowd. We're in the crowd. Joker shows up. He blows up the football field. He has his terrorist guys with him as well. I was actually originally supposed to be one of the terrorist guys. I don't even ask what happened with that situation.
Yeah, shit
but,
happens.
Now that'd be a bigger paycheck, right?
Yeah,
All right.
a lot bigger, and a lot bigger scene for yourself as well. But
Then it would be on the credits afterwards. Terrorist guy number.
Was there
4.
any money
Yeah.
involved? Did you
Aaron.
get paid for this gig, or was this a show up and put it on your resume deal?
pretty much, yeah, it's a show up and put it on your resume deal. I got paid by the company, First Track Entertainment, because they got paid from the agent. He pretty much just wanted us to go out there because I also write movies, as you read before.
Right.
And I wrote a full movie, The Static Shock, which is another action hero black guy with dreadlocks, and he looks exactly like me. So
Imagine that. Imagine that.
funny.
Wonder who we can get to star in that movie.
So I mean, I actually wrote the whole treatment, and I started on the script and everything as well. I rap as well, so I did the song for the soundtrack and everything, and the whole piece is put together real beautifully.
Now, when you're big and famous, you're going to forget about us, or you're going to come back here and say, I started it all right here at the Foul Mouth Owl Show.
I mean, I signed a waiver, so I mean, you got.
That's right. We got you. We got you on tape. We got proof.
You got
can't
proof
diss
I
us
was
now,
here.
right?
I mean,
so you started when you were young. How did you get started writing?
Well, I started writing poetry at first, and it was actually pretty amazing. I'm gonna take that back. I started rapping at first. As soon as Cash Money came out, I was probably like 10 years old, and I watched their movie. And
so our listeners know, how old are you now?
I'm 22 years old.
22
years young,
okay, so 12 years ago. Okay, got you.
Young thug.
I ain't a thug. See, you gonna get my fans get mad at me now.
He's no thug, guys. He seems like a pretty nice guy so far, wouldn't you guys say?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I pretty much started off writing lyrics, and I started rapping as soon as Cash Money came out, and we put together a little group. We was all 10 years old, and I was the best, of course.
Of course.
And after that,
where are they now? They ain't on the Foul Mouth Owl Show, are they? Hell no. They wish they were.
They're behind bars.
Yeah.
After that, I started writing poetry, and when I was 14 years old, my teacher actually proposed to his girlfriend with one of my love poems. At 14 years old.
Wow, that's awesome.
Well, you should know it by heart. Let's hear it.
I don't know it by heart. He actually has it. He probably made a lot
It
of
went
money
something
off
like
of that
this.
poem.
Roses
I mean,
are red, violets are blue.
Roses are red, violets are violet. If I'll be the plane, you could be the pilot. Nah.
Co-pilot.
See, he's got it, right?
There we go. But after that, I didn't really know my talent, so I didn't take it serious. I was just a kid. I'm like, what do you mean you're proposing to me? Like, I thought he was like fruity or something else.
Right.
I was just weirded out by the whole thing. And then after that, I started doing music. And when I was about 16, my friends actually came to me and said, yo, we want to shoot a movie. I was like, okay, what's up? What y'all got? And they pulled out a camera phone. I'm like, yo, are you serious? Like, we're going to record a movie with a camera phone. And they were serious. And I'm like, look, man, come back to me when you're serious about this. And then they came back with a professional camera somehow. I guess the dude's father owned one. And he came back with the camera, and I was like, say no more, let's go.
So you got independent movies?
No, we had one, but the guy actually moved back to Atlanta. He was editing it. He edited it in Jersey, where we lived at.
And his house caught on fire.
Nah, he I don't know. I think he actually probably still has it. Just trying to make money off it.
I have similar story,
You need to get on that.
I think that's what's
in high school,
really
I wrote a
happening.
story and I gave it to the teacher, and he couldn't get over how great it was, and I was like, I thought it was pretty cool too. And then the next thing I know, I never got it back.
It disappeared.
Yeah.
Did you get a grade?
And that's what happened with my
I never got a
poetry.
grade or anything. But you know what? That teacher is still teaching in the school district. I'm not going to mention him because he may be a guest on this show. I'm dealing with one of the people he's associated with.
Well, tell him you want your paper
I get him
back.
on here. I'm going to call
Yeah.
him out on it. Damn right. 'Cause that was
man.
I get it to this guy, then we're all in Hollywood,
Hey, pretty much. I mean, that's
Hey,
the
why
way
don't we
it goes.
dump him?
right?
Get him over here. We all hide under the step.
Well, yeah, we'll get my story back and we'll pump it.
I think I just seen Batman in the shadow.
Yeah, Batman's over there.
Mookie goes first. The
I'm
first
shooting
clock.
you. What are you talking
No,
about?
you-
Yeah, we got 2 camera angles tonight, folks. We got Mookie here shooting pictures, and we have Michelle from Michelle Lee Photography here. Let's give these young ladies a hand. Foul Mouth Owl will have
Great
pictures out the
pictures last
wazoo.
week,
Yes,
Oh,
great
man,
job,
wonderful.
great job.
Those were fun.
And Mookie the week
I
before,
look so ugly
absolutely.
in 'em. Thank you.
Absolutely. After that guy moved to Atlanta, it says that after you turned 18, you were more focused on music, started a record label.
Yeah, well, the movie we shot was called Hard Body Productions, and the concept was just for guys trying to make a come up, pretty much. And we didn't want it to be cliche, so we weren't selling drugs or anything. It was more so they were hustling CDs and tapes and things of that matter. They actually started off with tapes, and then 2 of the guys upgraded to CDs and didn't tell the partners about it, so the partners got upset. And I mean, the movie was amazing. Like, we used to watch it after he edited it before he put it on DVD.
It's great. It's your own shit.
Like, yeah,
It's
and
the best.
And people would come over and watch it. It'd be like 20 people in the
Yep.
living room
Don't you
crying, and I'm like we had parts made you cry, made you mad, made you laugh. Like, it was a
What was the
full-blown
premise
movie.
of the whole movie? What was it about?
It was just pretty much about 4 brothers, 4 guys. They weren't related, but 4 guys trying to make a come up, and then just everyday situations, just living I'm from Brooklyn, New York, so just being from the
So
hood.
kind of about yourself and your friends.
Yeah, in a different
twisted way.
And that's the one that disappeared?
Yeah, that's the one that disappeared.
And
He
that
edited it and everything. But after that, we actually took the name Hard Body Productions, and I made a song for the intro of the movie, and everybody was like, yo, that's hot. You got to pursue it. So we took Hard Body Productions and turned it to a record label as well, and then it just started becoming a movement, and we moved to Delaware soon after that. So Hard Body Productions was actually me and the original 4 people that were the cast. So it was like a team thing. But then we had so many people that loved us and were fans. So everybody was walking around, yo, I'm in Hard Body. And they were like, what? No, you're not. So they actually got upset and ended it. But I didn't know about it because I was in Delaware. So I was doing mad shows at CJ's Bar and Grill in Smyrna. CJ's Bar and Grill, that was my first show. And it was like a redneck bar. I mean, it was just a bunch of white people, and we walked out, and the white people chased us out like, hey, man, oh, my gosh, the owner of this bar just hopped on your nuts. And we're like, what are you talking about? Like, me and my little brother, we were, like, scared, like, what's going on? And they were like, no, man, he said you're amazing just last week. He said he didn't want any more rappers because everyone's using the N-word and cursing, and now y'all just came in here, and he loves y'all, and he wants to throw y'all a concert. And we just looked at each other and were like, okay. So we came back, and they threw us a concert June 8th, I believe, 2007. And they threw us a concert, had a bunch of Delaware rappers, and everybody come out and support us. And it was really good, but Hard Body Productions was also then music. And then I got a call later up saying, Aaron, while you still doing Hard Body, we ended that already. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Nobody told me about this, and I already got like 17 songs done. My first album was 21 songs, and I was like, I can't stop now. Right. So y'all quit, and I'll just be in it by myself. Can't nobody tell me I ain't the boss. And I took it and started signing. I went and signed the R&B dude I used to write music for, and then after him, I started signing a couple other people, and then everybody wanted to be a part, just like in Jersey. And pretty much we just had to professionalize the name because it started getting so big. We started running into models that wanted to represent the company and all types of different avenues, so we had to professionalize the name so nobody thought we were thugs or like Hard Body. What's that, a porno company or something? So pretty much we turned it to First Track Entertainment, and since then it's been a beautiful thing. Del State heard about me. They called me up there to run their record label, so now I run Delaware State University's record label as well.
See, I didn't even know they had a record label.
Yeah, we built a $250,000 recording studio,
Really?
state of the art, yep. And I helped.
Do they have like a production program in there and everything, or is it just for fun?
Well, that would probably be her department when she went there. That's the mass comm department. They have like a production department and stuff like that. My production director up at Del State is actually a mass comm major and stuff like that. So, I mean, it's a beautiful thing just being in the industry, regardless whether it's music or movies. But at the end of the day, you see everything ties in. So that's how my company operates. It's
Are you listening, Ian? Are you paying attention here?
Yeah, I'm paying attention.
It's like everything ties in.
There's going to be a quiz later. There's going to be a quiz later.
I kept seeing his neck break.
You better pay attention.
No, you're talking
Box
away.
of Doom.
I know. Dude.
Box of Doom,
Yep.
man. You better pay attention.
Man, I'm gonna help with that concoction.
I'll drink that. I'm not.
It's like
He's good. He'll be all right. He's my
Total
producer. He
water.
can do it. Yeah.
Yep, he got shocked the hell out of him, and it didn't even phase him.
Wow.
So, well, you've been around a lot. You've done a lot of things. So you must have had some crazy stories or some different stuff going on in your life. What is one of the most interesting things that, or wacky things that you can think of that happened to you in your travels?
I mean, pretty much, I take the saying that you live and you learn real seriously because I've learned a lot just by being in this business. I try to help a lot of other people out, and it's like now I'm looking at it like if people aren't working towards the same common goal, at the end of the day, things just end up going soggy somehow anyways. And I try to help a company. I'm not going to say their name out or anything like that, but I tried to help them out, and they ended up, after like 2 years, just stabbed me in my back. And I mean, he called me up like, yo, I want you to run my company too, please, please, please. So I was the president of this company, and we started working at Lockerman Exchange in Dover. We started with CJ's Bar and Grill. After that owner sold it. He sold it to a friend of ours, and the friend of ours made us co-partners of CJ's Bar and Grill, and we were pretty much partners with the club. So we were promoting up to Del State, and we had, after the third week, every night the club would just pack. Like, you know, people usually don't show up to the club till like 10, 11 o'clock. People were coming on time, and there was a line wrapped around the building. So all these other clubs started hearing about us. I would drive up to Lockerman Exchange and just look in their club and there's nobody in there, and I'm laughing like, yeah, that's because they all with us in Smyrna. And Smyrna took over for a little bit, but the owner that was above us, pretty much, he had this real hood mentality. He was from Philly, and he was like, I'm like, yo, man, we gotta get security. Man, I got my goons, bro. I'm like, that's not security. We gotta get the liquor license. Man, I'm just gonna buy a boat from the liquor store. What? I'm like, bro, they checked this stuff. And, and we had Meek Mills and Young Guns, Chris and Neefy was supposed to be all coming out on the 24th, and then we got shut down like the 22nd or 23rd.
Oh, man.
And I'm like, man, it was amazing. So it's like, if anybody ever gets CJ's, they're going to be looking for us. But Lock 'em and Exchange heard about the things, and they knew we were the one that took all their customers. So as soon as we got shut down, it was easy for us to go to Lock 'em and Exchange. Like,
Sure.
And then pretty much we just became that company itself became a huge company because of the stuff I was doing for it. And then the dude that was partnered up with me went up to the courthouses and made an amendment. $200 took my name off all the paperwork that I paid for, the LLC, the business license. Just made an amendment, took my name off of everything.
Wow. And you didn't know it?
I didn't even know it.
Damn.
And one of the artists told me one day, like, Aaron, man, I gotta tell you something, and just told me, and I was like,
don't you think they would have like sent you a copy of all that or
Yeah, I
something?
would think
Somehow
have to,
you would have
like,
known.
prove that your
Yeah.
name
that's what
was
I
on
was
it.
saying. I'm like, how do you
I mean, he
do
was in
that?
that section of the paper that nobody reads on the public
Yeah, you should call an
notices
attorney on
and-
that. He would
yeah.
have to get something notarized for sure.
Right.
Like
Hey,
your
Albert.
signature.
Right.
That
See, that's
sounds
what
a
I was
little
thinking.
familiar to me. It reminds me of a marsh hole. I used it.
But I mean, they pretty much, they said
Good job,
any sole
Spike.
proprietors from the company can knock the next one out. Anybody that was in that box as a sole proprietor could vote the next one out. And I'm like,
And you have no idea.
and I had no idea.
Wow.
So I mean,
So I'm looking at your notes here, and it says you passed up on a few movie offers here. American Pie 4?
American Pie 4, yeah, they sent me a casting, and it wasn't necessarily a pass up. It was more so not a procrastination, but at the time I was going through a lot with my family. I mean, I don't really want to put my
So personal issues.
Yeah, personal
You just couldn't
issues.
take it. Same thing with I Hate My Dad, Adam Sandler movie.
Yeah, some Adam Sandler movie they got coming out. I think it's I Hate My Dad, or I Think I Hate My Dad, or something. I don't
Currently,
know.
you're working on a short film about a ballet dancer.
Yeah, actually
That's the current project.
that's this Saturday. We'll be casting at Miss Heather's School of Dance right here in Smyrna, Delaware. And we'll be casting for actors and all types of dancers and everything. Miss Heather's School of Dance, she has a couple studios.
So what do you need? Dancers? They have dancers up there, I'm sure.
I mean, anybody who would like to help out with the project, we can. We pretty
So-
much
What's
like
the
helping
project?
others out. So I mean, it's a ballet movie. It's a ballet short. It's called Foxtrot. It's pretty much about a dancer who he wants to go to college for business or something else, but
So the
he
dancer's a
dances.
he.
Yeah, it's a male dancer, so his whole life he's been called like faggot and just different type of names, and he's straight, so he's like, I don't want people thinking I'm gay or nothing, so I'm gonna just go to school for something else. And he has a full ride scholarship to Juilliard for dance, and he turns it down to go to Dell State for business. And his family's like, what are you doing? His grandmother dies the day he's packing to go away to school. And so I mean, it's beautiful, and I got a big choreographed dance scene at the end, and
So if you're interested in helping Mr. Aaron Mcrae with his movie, you have a title for it?
Yeah, Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, I'm sorry. So if you'd like to help Mr. Aaron Mcrae with his movie Foxtrot, a modern dance film about a ballet dancer, he's got several parts open or just want to be a part of it. It's this Saturday, which is August 20th. It is August 20th
You sound like
at the
Miss Heather's School of Dance.
Miss Heather's School of Dance in Smyrna, Delaware. So
And what kind of people are you looking for?
Actors, dancers, models that just want to be extras.
Well, they have to look
Well-
like they. You
well,
want
we're gonna have
a
a-
tall, thin.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you want the
Well, I
ballet.
was
look.
actually gonna try to lead it, but my ballet ain't that sharp. It's really good though. I'm really good at ballet.
I
but-
can't see you balleting.
Well, yeah,
Can you
I
see him
can't.
balleting?
That,
no,
well, that's
I
actually
cannot.
supposed-
I
Is that
could
a
not
word,
see him
ballet-ing?
balleting.
That's actually
What's that called?
ballet and man her over in the
doing ballet.
Himalayas.
But that's actually supposed to be
Performing?
the purpose of the film. Is like they look at him like I can't see because he's the coolest dude, one of the coolest people at Dell State.
And then he puts on a tutu and it's all over with.
Well, not a tutu. Hopefully, I don't want to embarrass the person, but yeah, he's gonna have to wear tights, so that's why I fell back a little bit.
So it's at Miss Heather's School of Dance this Saturday. What time?
There's a 9 o'clock and then there's the 12 o'clock.
A 9 o'clock and a 12 o'clock. Just show up there a little bit early would be good.
That's AM.
And what's the
AM.
website for the company that you have there?
FirstTrackEnt.com.
FirstTrackEnt.com. Check them out. Over here in the next seat, we have our
Albert, I have
producer,
one more
Ian.
question.
Oh, I'm sorry. Squig has one more
What kind
question.
of networks are you looking forward to break into? IFC,
Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Hollywood.
I'm
He's going straight to the Hollywood.
Straight to the
I'll be
bone.
going to Hollywood. I want to say October. I'm supposed to be going to San Francisco in September, and then January I'm going to Sundance Film Festivals in Utah. Try to get up with Steven Spielberg. So see how everything plans out.
Yep.
And just
Well, it'll work
look
out
for
for
me
you.
on the big screen. I'll
Yeah,
definitely
man, just
come
keep
back
hammering at it. That's what it's all about. We'll help you out the best we can here at the Foul
Don't
Mouth
forget
Al
the
Show.
FMA.
Hey, vice
And don't
versa.
forget
We're
to-
gonna have to put this on MTV. Real
Well, look, I got something that can help your luck improve, man. We call it 5 for Foul Mouth Al by Friday. It's guaranteed to change your
a lot
luck.
of
You've
Fs.
never done this. It is FFF, 5 for Foul Mouth Al Friday, right? So what you got to do is every week you got to try. I got some email regarding this week too, so it definitely works. You guys, we'll go over this here in a few minutes. But if you tell 5 people every week before Friday to go to foulmouthal.com and subscribe, and they have to understand that they need to tell 5 more friends, then you'll have good luck. Guaranteed, Stanley will be calling you before you know it. It worked for Ian, right, Ian? Ian, our producer's in the next seat today. Let's give Ian a hand. He worked hard. He came a couple days this week. He woke up early most days this week.
Good job.
Right? He did not know any Leonard Skinner songs, so he's got some Box of Doom stuff coming. And he sent me a workout for the week. I'm doing it. I'm working my ass off, and now he sends me something that says I got to do more. What are you
I was
saying?
gonna write it like a. I don't
So
know,
just
like more-
walking ain't gonna cut it and working out?
Yeah.
What do you got to do?
What else do I got to do? What am I gonna have to do?
Other than what I gave you. No, I'm just gonna separate.
You told me
it,
that I
like,
can walk and lift weights, and now I'm doing that, and now you sent me an
I said,
email
yeah,
and
buy
said
a
that
Wii, buy a Wii.
I got a Wii.
Ian, didn't you get yelled at earlier today
For what?
from Albert? Did he yell at you?
I
It
didn't
was
really
like
yell.
out here, yo. It's like I don't know.
Is that's Ian's?
Oh yeah, why did I yell
You
at him?
yelled at him
Michael
because his
Jackson
desk was.
experience.
Oh yeah, look, we provide him with a
Look
desk.
at it now.
Miss Ashley sets him up with a nice thing with his name on it, and then the next thing you know, it's a goddamn mess over there. Here, Ian, right now, read.
Oh,
Go
now I have a
off.
question.
Hold on, let him read. Come up to the mic, sir.
Injury.
Come up to the thing.
All right.
Come up to the mic.
Come up to the thing.
Remember, I never seen this before. It's like, I was driving my car this week. I was drunk texting Michelle, but it ended up going to Al. Then I looked her up on Facebook, and when I was checking out her pictures, she had many different looks, and it was very photogenic. And she was very photogenic. Her pictures were great, and now my Dixie wreck. I blew my load and went to bed.
Did you get it? Do you get it now?
Yeah, I kind of get it a little bit.
Do you get it now?
Yeah.
Ask him, Albert.
He sent me a text or something. What did you say in your text earlier today to me?
What's that?
Read that line again. He's confused. He doesn't know what he just
Dixie
said.
wrecked earlier. Earlier, you said my Dixie wreck, and I said, huh?
No, he doesn't Tell him how I spelled it.
Oh, Dixie.
Dixie.
Dixie wrecked. See, he sent me some stupid text.
He
What was
probably
this
thought that's
text?
how you spelled Dixie Rick.
No, he didn't even. He had no idea what it meant. So I said, "You'll learn."
no, I get
What's that mean? I said, "You'll learn later." So now he understands. I think.
I don't.
Do you
think
get
I
it,
know.
Ian?
Yeah, I kinda
That's
get
young Ian. He don't know.
I don't know if I'm really embarrassed right now.
Well, let her read it. Give it to her.
Maybe that,
Oh, she wrote
He
it?
loves you. You should see the love letters he sends me. He thinks he's sending to you. He's drunk
I
love
sent
texting.
those.
Oh, that was
That was
Aaron.
me.
Somebody's sending me some. Where's this thing that he sent me?
I have the text.
I got it too.
I'll pull it up. It's like.
Oh, he said running a little late, had to run some errands, and I just wrote.
Had to stop at
I
Michelle's.
wrote my Dixie wrecked, like my Dixie, the girl Dixie wrecked, as in car wrecked. Do you get it now?
Say it again. All right.
Read
Oh
the
my God!
No, I get it. Just all right. Just
You don't get it.
say hi to Mookie. I get it.
read the sheet. Read the sheet. Do you get it? Read it one more time.
I was driving my car this week.
Come up to the mic.
I was driving my
He doesn't
car
understand.
this week. I was drunk texting Michelle, but it ended up going to Al. Then I looked her up on Facebook and was checking out her pictures. She had many different looks and is very photogenic. Her pictures were great, and now my Dixie wrecked. I blew my load and went to bed.
Do you understand?
No.
He doesn't.
I mean, yeah, I understand it. I do get it.
Your dick's what?
You wrecked. I know what you mean.
He gets it. Ian gets it, guys. Okay, Ian gets it. He gets it.
He had to check his junk.
He's
He's like, what's going on down there?
He read it as Dixie.
That's a mighty big can there, Ashley Smack.
Ashley Smack's
I've had
joining
bigger things just in my
Squig
mouth
in the
than
Big
Squig.
Beer Club over here on Tuesdays, I guess. So how are you doing on the energy drinks? Are you cutting down still? Or
I'm
you
sober for energy drinks for like 3 days now.
3 days?
No,
What?
For 3 days. No,
Three-
about 2.5 days, I think.
2.5? Oh, that's
You
nothing
sleep
to
longer
applaud.
now.
I don't know. It's
No,
just when I'm at
he
work,
texts me or he sent me this at 4 o'clock in the morning. Where's it at? Oh,
He was still up.
it's a wrap, but we're not going to do this right now because
Yeah.
we're going to have you wrap off with Reese, who's going to be here shortly. So we're going to talk about that here.
A wrap off?
Yeah, he's going to
kick
wrap
your ass,
wrap with
baby.
Reese.
He would.
Wrap with Reese.
Wrapping off's better
Wrap.
than wrapping up.
With Reese. So, all right, well, we got some viewer mail. Let's
Wait,
go
I
to
was
that.
going back to my original statement.
Go right ahead.
Your physical workout plan from Ian is to get a Wii.
Oh yeah.
A Wii,
Yeah, I say
mind
he just
you.
needs more like exercise. You, can tell
You
he's
got
a
a
good
good,
guy, but he just
I'm
needs
gonna
to
beat your
get
ass
a little
out.
more
If he's your,
exercise in the
So,
Like, you've got this here, and he's telling you to use a Wii.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
away.
that's
Exactly.
insane.
That's the key
That's
factor.
totally insane.
me and
That's
Mark
what-
walked the
Especially
other
once you play
night. We
Wii
walked
golf.
4 miles.
4 miles.
4 miles.
Good job.
Did you get
And-
lost?
I heard was really good for weight loss. That's what you're trying to do? Just lose
I just lost 56 pounds. I'm trying to get rid of fat
Well,
now.
like
You gotta run,
Tone
big guy.
up.
remember the ladies' gym thing that was around curves? I don't know if they still have it.
Yeah.
Like the thing with that is you do something like that. So like just doing that wouldn't work like your gym over there.
Right.
You have to like get your heart rate going and then do gym and then get your heart rate going and then do gym. Like you gotta keep alternating back and forth.
Keep
between
your heart rate
something
up?
that's your heart.
Does that sound
yeah.
right, Ian?
Well, what I
You don't have
Oh,
no
my
clue.
God.
He's not even paying attention.
Well, that's similar to what I
I
said.
just work at the
I
gym,
said
I
you
don't know.
run about
Yeah, I used to
100
work at
yards,
Curves. Fun.
walk back. Run
Curves is
100
like
yards,
so boring.
Doing like some
Yeah,
kind
I used to have to train
physical-
everybody.
and then go
Muscle.
into
Terrible
aerobics
there.
or something.
Yeah.
Doing something that your
The
heart
ladies
rate's up
used to
and
be
then
mad at
lifting
me.
weights and then do that. I hear that's the best way.
I am going to continue to walk, run, ride a bike,
Put your
and I'm
headphones
going
on
to work
and
out.
take off.
And I'm going to work out.
And you'll be
And I'll
good.
put my headphones on and go. Last night I chased my neighbor's dog about a quarter to a half mile straight. I passed a cop who was running. He was out of breath and fat. He was like,
No, you know what?
and I passed him, and then I caught up to the dog, and I went off the highway and called the dog, and he came off the highway, and he stopped. I went up to get a hold of him. As soon as I got close to him, he ran out the highway and got hit by a car. And this big-ass dog bounced off the car and got up and ran back toward. You could tell he was going straight to his house, fucked the highway, and the way he came, he just went straight across the field to his house.
How
So
would you lie?
I'm not
Because
lying.
earlier when you told me the story, when you passed the cop, he said, "Take my gun." That's what you said earlier.
that's
now
not what
it's
I
not
said.
right on the show.
But anyway, Ian wrote some raps and sent them to me. This came in my mail at 3:23 in the morning. What the hell are you doing up at 3:23 in the morning?
Blazing.
I don't know.
He said,
Yeah, he was
Blazing.
smoking.
He was erect.
That's what
he says, yo,
He says, "I can't lay on my stomach like I usually do."
it's now 2:17. Oh, never mind. I'm feeling pretty good on some buds. I got my iPod on and I'm ready to go. I'm going to start my Excel sheet now that I've been trying. He was supposed to bring last week.
That's a wrap.
He's
No,
gonna
this
start
isn't.
it
We're
at
going to go over
2:15
the
in
rap
morning.
when the rapper comes in. We have a rapper
Well, he
coming
could
in.
be gay.
Then he says,
on his buds.
I've been putting that stuff off. It's 2:20 a.m. Facebook is so distracting. It's now 2:41. By the way, Big Pen has to get up for work at 7:25. Fuck. I've been sober for 4 days now when it comes to energy drinks anyway. I'm probably going to hit the cooler for a quick pick-me-up tomorrow at the gym. I'm going to start that Excel sheet now. That's what he said 40 minutes ago.
I know. That's the second time he
It's
said that.
3:13 a.m. I will send what I have so far, dude, which was like 5 bands on an Excel sheet. I will update it again before the next tape it for real. I need to go to bed, though. My bad, with
Ian.
only how many there are. But I've been checking out some models online and Michelle and doing other stuff.
Don't add my name.
Lots of ideas just chilling in my head. Right now it's 3:22.
By the way, my Dixie wrecked.
By the way.
You got that.
So,
I just
More than
came
one.
on my
so is
keyboard.
the schedule
Yeah,
for
there you go.
September filled?
Yeah.
It is filled.
Yep.
So who's coming in September on the 6th?
The Great Valley, the 13th.
The 13th is
Gusto.
MC Gusto. So on the 6th, it's the Great Valley. The 13th, it's MC Gusto. The 20th is...
All right, the 20th and 20th, it's Lonery Rooted and 3, or Down Low 302, but I don't remember which.
Oh, Lowdown 302?
Yeah, I don't remember which is which. But.
All right, so the 20th and 27th is going to be Loner Eroded and Lowdown 302. Ian's not sure. He does have the calendar filled. Let's give him a hand, guys.
All right.
Good job.
He's today is the 16th of August, so it's 6 days past due, but it's still good deal. We got it done. You just have to figure out what day they're coming. So we actually got some viewer mail this week, so we want to go through that real quick. Let me this one is for, let's see. Well, this one's for Squig, and then we got a couple for Ashley. And I don't know who that one's. Oh, that one's the one that talks about the 5. Here, we'll start with this one. This is what I'm talking about, Mr. McCrae, with this 5 for Foulmouth Al by Friday. This is important now. Dear Foulmouth Al, Foulmouth Al rocks. I did 15 5 for Foulmouth Al's last week, and I hit the lottery for $25,000. He owes it all to the Foulmouth Al crew.
That's right. Wait, do we get a percentage of that?
Except I'm not giving it to you. I will, however, buy some of your merchandise, but I cannot find any. So we need to get some T-shirts or something printed up for this
I
sucker.
made one last night for you, Al.
I did. I saw that. That was awesome.
We need squiggy jock straps.
So he's going to do 15 for Foulmouth Al by Friday. The week before he did 5. His confidence was up, so he did. So I did 15 and I won the 25K. So tell people if they do 5, it's cool for personal issues. Like Ian, he was down in the dumps. Now he's up rocking the world. He's Dixie wrecked.
He's Dixie.
Right?
Wakes up in
But if you do 15 for Foulmouth Al by Friday, you'll see big results. Get that pinup girl calendar finished. He's going to buy several of them, I'm sure. The girl you have now is hot, but where's the other girls? Jim in Jersey. Dear Squig, I got curious about your hand-numbing masturbation method and thought I'd put a twist on it. Instead of numbing my hand and thinking someone else is whacking me off,
Get a woman.
I numb my pecker between 2 Webster's dictionaries and then rub one out. Do you know what it is like to have a numb pecker that comes? Bill at DCC.
What the hell?
Do you know what it's like to numb your...
I don't know. Go get me some phone books, and I'll pin one.
No, do this. This is your homework for this week. We don't want you to do it here at the studio.
Think you roll them?
Huh?
You make snakes.
I don't know.
DCC?
He said Bill at DCC.
Are you kidding me?
Is he a prisoner?
DCC for life, I guess.
He's a
He
prisoner.
does say DCC for
Death row bitch.
Thug life.
So I guess they try different stuff out there. They listening to our show
They
at
get a little
DCC.
bored.
Shout out to the
That's right.
Delaware Country Club.
Help y'all murders.
I don't think that's what that means, Mr.
I
McCrae.
thought it was the prison.
I think you might be onto something there,
Smyrna
sir.
Hilton,
might have it,
actually.
too.
Yes. We got one from Miss Ashley. Dear Foulmouth Al, what is your problem? Why do you think you can get a show on the internet? Well, I will refute the fact that I have to listen, even though that Ashley Smack has caught my attention. How much to get a date with her? Well, if you were listening, and you will be.
Sign up for the contest.
Yeah, this will be out by Friday, so you can sign up for the contest. Don't mention that I want a date with her on your show, please. Oh, that's nice.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
And I'm not editing it out, dumbass. You should always request, if you don't want your shit read on the air, put that in the fucking first line, you dumbass. I would like to take her out to that casino at Dover Downs and show her a good time. She has a nice little rear, R-E-R, whatever. The pink panty shot on her Facebook profile gives me something to whack it to, but that's been worn out over the last couple weeks. I'd love to lick her, never mind, you know, with a bit of spicy sauce and make
Wait, what's
her
her lick? Let me
do
read
something down her face. Please read.
Wow.
Please read my email on your show, but leave out the parts that are kind of private. That's a nice time to put that in there. What a dumbass.
Poor Ashley.
I've heard she left with a guest and checked out her site and want to see if I can meet her. So he likes the fact that you left with somebody last week, and he went to your website. Says Ian gave out the name of your website last week.
I have some money.
And he has some money and an okay income. Doug from Utah.
Fuck him. He's
You,
farther than.
that's right. Utah's a
yeah,
long way
fuck
away
him.
there, Dougie.
He's willing to fly in, I think. I don't
Well,
know.
he
And
can
he's
be a
willing
crop
to go
duster
gamble
too.
at the casino with you.
Take you to the casino. He's
I'll
willing.
fly him in to lick my what he wants to lick.
I'm not even going to mention that
Give me
stuff.
Yeah, I know.
$1,000. I hope you
That
get
didn't
that
even
ding,
sound
sir.
good.
Your forehead.
Yeah. He wants to lick the wax out of my ear.
Well, we know who's listening anyway. Sounds like some of them Dungeon of Manhole listeners
Manhole.
sending stuff in here.
Manhole. Son.
Dear Foul Mouth Al, I see you're trying to lose weight. That's great and all, especially the topless pics on Facebook. Why don't you do something worthwhile like raise money to get Ashley Smack some new boobies?
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That's
We
it.
can put that in the works, sir. That's a good suggestion. She's okay with some solid cans. She'd be the bomb. Also, to Pinup Girls, Astria is going to be the winner. She's got my vote. I like her voice and spirit. She'll be tough to beat. I like the flow and music choices so far are great. Try to get some country on there. Billy C. from New York, New York.
Got a long little dog, yeah.
COUNTR. No, he had an O in there. Ashley.
Should have told me that, man. I left Taylor Swift in the car, sir.
Taylor Swift in the car. All right,
I
so
haven't burped yet, Ashley.
I know. I was going to blow one out, but I didn't want to.
Do it.
I
Remember
can't
last
now.
week you
I let
farted?
it go.
It was great.
As long as Kanye not here, we ain't let it flow.
Ian queefed last week.
Yeah.
He did. He's nasty.
I don't
Where'd
think you
that
heard
come
that.
from?
You sharted?
Yeah, he shorted. Ugh. He don't know what a short is.
I don't know what short is.
He
It's
scooted
a
his
striper.
ass across the
a
carpet.
striper.
Oh,
Striper.
Oh, come on now.
Did you hear Ash?
He knows about those.
Did you hear Ash tell me
He
again what
said
he...
you scooted your ass across the carpet like a dog.
Yeah. And what's a
It's
queef?
just sick.
It's a vagina fart.
Oh.
Vagina.
Wow.
Jeez,
Wait, you tell me
Louise.
you knew that.
No, you know it, but I like how you
Yeah, he's good. He's like this. What are you, bypassing Mookie?
Yeah, I don't want the mics. to catch
Mookie
it.
likes what we like.
I know. I'm just
He
saying.
didn't
I don't
want the mics
mics
to hear
catch
vagina
it.
fart. As if that's the worst thing we've ever said.
All right, so coming up in the next few weeks, next week we'll have a band called Tweed. The following week we'll have the Grassheads with special guest Alter Dagon. If you want to win a date with Ashley Smack, please look her up on Facebook, Ashley Smack, like her page, and send a request there, or you can send it to foulmouthowl@yahoo.com, and we will review your request and get you in on a panel. We are going to pick 4, maybe 5, or maybe 6 guys for Ashley to choose from in the next upcoming weeks, and we'll be
How many do we
announcing
have
that.
so far?
We're just announcing it now. The tape goes out on Friday, so who's got the
bringing out
crystal
the
ball?
Hey, Albert.
Actually, we do have a couple. We have a couple of bands that have inquired since I did put it on the Facebook today. So you'll probably have some rock and roll junkies in here anyway.
Are we going to do it like the dating game?
Something like that, yeah.
Let's do it like the dating game.
Something similar. No,
Like
we're gonna,
original.
something similar. We got a few other things I want to talk about before we go to a break here. On Saturday, August 20 this week at Bank Shots in Bear, I believe it is on Route 40 in Bear, Delaware. There's a crab feast benefit for the American Heart Association in memory of Jesse Gatz. Jesse was a childhood heart defect warrior. He was born with a transposition of the great arteries, which is your pulmonary and aorta, are in the wrong place. I hate it when something bad happens to a kid like this. Isn't that terrible? Yeah. They're trying to raise money to fight heart disease and other stuff. So this Saturday, August 20th at Bank Shots, give them a call. On the foulmouthowl.com page, there is a place where you can go. If you can't make it there's a place where you can go there and click the link for them and send them a donation right on the front page of foulmouthowl.com. So there's going to be live bands all day on 2 different stages starting at 3 o'clock, Chinese auctions, and all kinds of stuff going on. They're going to have door prizes, Jello shots, girls passing out shots, an ice luge. It's $10 to get in. If you're eating crabs, it's $30. I'm not sure. What is an ice luge? Anybody?
Oh, I do. Yeah, it's one of those.
Is that where you do a shot
it's a
through
big,
the alcohol?
Yeah, it's like a big ice chunk with
Shot through the alcohol.
with like little grooves cut out, so you just stick your face up to it.
And they pour a shot down
Right
there,
down
and you
your
drink
throat.
it.
It's
I gotcha.
awesome.
Right down
Gotcha.
your
Okay.
throat.
So the crab tickets, you got to check with the bartenders if you want to get in on the crab feast. The bartenders there at Bank Shots on Route 40. Check them out. You can find them on Facebook. Look them up. I know they're there. The bands are going to be Bobby and Low, Bodie Lynn Acoustic, Stone Groove, The Sources, The Keef.
Queef.
East AM Lowdown featuring Dub Glenn, Hindsight, and Von Call will be headlining this event. So, and Comedians for a Cause will be raffling off 2 Phillies tickets September 5th for the Atlanta Braves. Check them out on Facebook. Look up Comedians for a Cause. And don't forget to win a date with Ashley Smack. So we'll be right back in a few minutes. In the meantime, check out this track from the Grassheads.
Never coming down, never coming down. Call me if you need a fix. 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 Never coming down, never coming down. Never coming down, never coming down. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix.
Never will I ever come down. Riding round, bumping my shit in my town. Gorgeous chicks with pretty eyes. Nothing on but the t-shirt that I designed. Roll some good weed, chief till we fry. Camo Levi's, black frames on my eyes. Brass head general, you know I stay high. Wave by cause I'm ghost. In the cutter 302 with my crew. And you know we got the most. Bad bitch that tokes, West Coast cruising. Pound sign winning, why you keep losing? Beat bruising, illusions. Foul mouth said it's herbal friendly, so you know we bout to lose it. Bitch, never ever coming down. Bitch, never ever coming down. Never.
Never coming down, never coming down. Never coming down, never coming down. Call me if you need a fix. 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 Never coming down, never coming down. Never coming down, never coming down. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix.
Excuse me, rappers, hustlers, trappers. Niggas need work, schooling, practice. I can make the blunt disappear. Magic, she said she like it in the rear. Backwards. Swag still kicking. Bitch, get out my safe zone. Your ass on the line. I dialed from a payphone. Old school gray tone, new school demeanor. Told that bitch N.O. her name was Katrina. Chilling with the nerds, sipping underage. Conference in the lab, you ain't get a page. Screaming in this bitch like they got me in the cage. And she kneeing in this bitch like she about to say a praise. Never coming down, ball like Air Bud. Never touch the ground. Bitch, what you scared of? Sunny day camos, raspberry handle, Illadelph long pipe. More than you can handle.
Never coming down, never coming down. Never coming down, never coming down. Call me if you need a fix. 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 Never coming down, never coming down. Never coming down, never coming down. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a fix.
Call me if you need some piff. Call me if you need some haze. Call me if you need some dick. Leave that pussy in the days. When it comes to the feet, I only rock J's. You know we pop bottles, pockets like I won the cash lotto. In the fast lane, mashed auto, swerving, dodging these potholes. This is that Kush and Ciroc flow. You are not though. Flow so different, thoughts so magnificent. You imagine the picture, the way I scripted it. 96 Impala, yeah, I'm whipping it. OZ or Kush, GH, baby, we smoking this. Dropping that shit, we don't even need to diss. Cause our style's impeccable and our flow is the meanest. We should fill with the greenest. Think we're celebs if you've seen us. Everything happens for a reason, I know why I'm here. Put a stamp on the game and dethrone the king from his chair. And this is GH takeover. Tom Quan Weezy Summer. If you didn't know.
You've got to see what the hell is going on in the Foul Mouth Owl Show. Shot collar trivia, awesome new music, and they're about to travel to different clubs, venues, and events. Watch for the Foul Mouth Owl Show soon to be in a venue near you. I'm Rob from The Last Valorians, out.
Yeah! Okay.